too as well.
There's a lot of conversation we've been having here on 2K TV with Mike Wang recently about My Player builds. What's the build that you're running with right now, and what would you recommend to the community?
Well, I'm running a power forward build. The power forward builds are very, very amazing. They're just like Zion, to be honest with you. They're so, versatile. You can, play defense. You can be able to shoot. You can attack the rim. Also, too, you can even be a playmaker like LeBron James on the floor or KD, and you can play twos or threes or even rec. If you want to play with them type of builds, you can use them for anything.
So as far as this build goes, what attributes?
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny, the Jet Smith. Kenny, it is so great seeing you.
Hey, Gregory Anthony. How are you today?
We're doing well, Kenneth.
We are. But it's good to have another guard on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Well, guards are the quarterbacks of basketball.
Well, if you wanted intellect, I'm the guy to bring down from up there.
Yes.
Spell intellect for us real quick, just so we get a taste of your...
And now we're back up.
DA.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. You know, you look at the consistency of Kawhi Leonard. He is unbelievable in the way he is always there on both offense and defense.
Yes, plays at his own pace. The load management has done him well. Mm-hmm. Like most guys who would sit out a game or two would come back and be off. He comes back and he's on fire.
He's fresh.
On fire.
Beyond fresh. I mean, you also think about Kawhi Leonard. There's two guys in the modern NBA that probably went further in their careers than anybody in history gave. It's him and Giannis. When you think about where they were drafted, what was expected of them, and what they've become, I mean, it's mind-boggling.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, Sabonis is out there with Warren. Then it's Randall. Then it's Reddish. And it's Lowry in at the point. And here's Halliburton. This is to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark. Lowry has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Leonard against Sabonis. Leonard, no luck. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Halliburton passes to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Brogdon.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Lowry dishes to Randall. Pass to Reddish. He can't get that one to fall. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Halliburton passes to Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And it's been said, we're witnessing the golden era for lead guards. Kenny, do you agree with that? And if so, is it the players or the style of play that's key?
I don't know if it's the golden era but it is a great era. But the NBA, that is the toughest position because you can have a bad team, but you're going to always see a great guard. And that's always been the case. Even in our era, if I was playing against the Dallas Mavericks, they were terrible at the time. And Hakeem would go, well, you got to play against Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
And so it's always the position in game. And so you got Westbrook, you got CP3, you got Trae Young now, you got the young, the old, you got it's always the tough position.
Now the feed to Leonard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's all knotted up.
I like this strategy. Have someone else create while Kawhi works off the ball.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Warren against Wiggins. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the 3-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Halliburton passes to Williams. Lowry against Brogdon. Wiggins. That's tipped.
Well, TJ improving his awareness on defense is something the coaches are looking for. Nice block there.
He kicks it to Reddish. Pass to Lowry. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back 3 has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Randall.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I never saw a step back until he played.
And it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to step to step to step to step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to do it.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Nice D from Sabonis. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Indiana moving it around. Williams, that's good.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Reddish kicks to Lowry. Outside Warren. Lets it go with a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Kings.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. For 3, Brogdon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Another reason why Kawhi is a consistent winner. He makes plays for others.
Now the pass to Reddish. Here's Sabonis. Outside Warren. Back to Sabonis. Warren against Wiggins for 3. And T.J. Warren hits from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. With the growth of the G League, guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds and more players NBA ready. Good or bad?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand. They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go.
Right.
I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed. Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the third round, and you make that the make-good round.
TJ Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Brogdon outside. Up top, Leonard, defended by Sabonis. Releases. Leonard, no luck. The Clippers trail. Up top, Randall. 23 points for him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Sabonis with the block.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Here's Reddish. It's stolen. Now, here is Halliburton. While recovering, Leonard trying to break free. The offensive rebound. Randall with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Leonard on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 11. Well, a lot of people think Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA right now.
Timeout.
It's hard to argue. He's in the heart of his prime. You know, he's dominant in both areas of the floor, offensively, defensively. And the one thing that he does is that he's not afraid of the big moments. The big moments have really, he's shining over the last couple of years.
Greg, you and I saw that firsthand.
Oh, my, the guy's growth as a player and comfort level in those clutch moments really has been off the charts. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Heisman's checked in for Randall. Jermichael Green comes in for Sabonis. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lopez, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Eric Pascal comes in for Wiggins. Mills, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Malcolm Brogdon. Warren, good.
TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Now Mills. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Thomas. That one's not going to go. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Payne finds Warren. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Mills. Indiana moving it around. He was all alone on that one.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Payne kicks to Warren. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with the percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Warren.
He's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 3. Well, we see rookies like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton who chose to play in the Australian League rather than college basketball. Kenny, is something you would have ever considered had you been in their shoes?
Well, no, I don't think I would have ever been in their shoes, because my thought process would have been totally different. But I do understand how some players will opt for that option, but also it's taking a huge gamble. And, you know, it's going to probably work out for these 2 talented young players.
And the reality is most of the guys that have done that, it didn't benefit them. Because what people don't factor in is you're a young kid, you're going to live in a foreign country, different culture, you're going to be around people you don't know. And generally, you don't get to play the game you played in high school because you're not the focal point. So it is a tremendous risk. And most people don't get to see you play until you get to the league.
Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Warren.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Mills passes to Lopez. Kicks to Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas against Green. Outside Warren. And Thomas over to help. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that one's good. Green.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Leonard. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 16 points.
A tenacious approach from one of the game's most talented players. Leonard is a handful inside.
And so it's T.J. Warren making highlights for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Mills. Also Thomas out there. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Birch in at the 4 slot. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Mills looking it over. Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, Michael was so excited to play.
Was he?
As soon as I walked on
Chomping
campus.
at the bit, wasn't he?
When I
Who
walked
is
on
this kid out
campus,
of New York?
he picked me up at the airport, you know, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes. But then it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepares you for life.
Had you met Jordan before you went
On
to
a
Carolina?
visit, just on a visit.
On a visit you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player really at the time. Sam Perkins
Right.
was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe, and plus he was in New York.
Stolen by Warren.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Here's Birch. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lopez, no luck.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Payne gets a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Thomas passes to Leonard. Lopez left side. The dish to Thomas. Will it go? Biyombo with the block. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Leonard. To the paint. Here's Biyombo. They grab their own miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the inside. Mills. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mills has got his first points of the night.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league, where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Warren, that's for two. A shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Well, Kenny, you played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
Good fun.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Wiseman. Reddish comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Pacers, Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Brogdon subbed in for Patty Mills. Thomas kicks to Lopez. Pass to Brogdon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
The Clippers in the lead. Reddish with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. There's the three. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Brogdon inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but you still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Thomas passes to Birch. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Green outside. A shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game, and their next game it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
Lowry against Thomas. With some arc. Got a hand on it. Brogdon the pass to Thomas. He dishes it to Lopez. Wiggins outside. Outside to Brogdon. On the clock. Pulls up. High post. It's deflected. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Passes it to Birch. Inside, here's Lopez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Lopez powering through that time.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Los Angeles. He kicks to Reddish. The pass to Sabonis. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Isaiah Thomas third.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Pass to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Clippers making a change here. Randall's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Robert Williams is checked in for Lopez. Eric Pascal comes in for Cam Birch. And Halliburton subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
One shot.
That one misses for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Now, here's Reddish. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Wiggins with the block. And here's Halliburton. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Brogdon outside. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Well, Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
Green, he's checked in for Green. Here's Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Here's Wiggins. Count it, good. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Lowry, 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Wiggins outside. Brogdon outside. Pascal up top, defended by Sabonis. Here's Wiggins. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Sabonis with the block. Reddish with the ball. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
All right, here's a look at stats for Kyle Lowry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Pass to Halliburton. comes outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Brogdon against Lowry. Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Reddish has got 8 points.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
This is it to Brogdon. The pass to Wiggins. Nice D from Sabonis.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Pass to Reddish. Dishes it to Lowry. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's Pascal. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Julius Randle.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Wiseman's checked in for Randle. T.J. Warren comes in for Sabonis. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell
So I wanna
G-Way.
come back.
Fellow PG, we got to let him
Yes,
in.
sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Frank, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
Wiseman with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double to the middle. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Payne dishes to Green. Back to Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The first one falls. Payne hits them both. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Leonard looking around. Missed inside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back in. And gracing us with his presence once again after his stirring performance with the live crew. At least that's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well, you know what it was. You called it the live tweet. You know what it was when I was down there.
You know what, Kenny?
Yes,
I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator.
Thank you.
And I must say, you did a great job. I liked it almost as much as the radio broadcast. I was impressed. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? T.J. Warren, a very impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pacers trailed by 5. Julius Randle is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Lowry. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. A shot by Brogdon wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. Reddish the pass to Randle. They get it back. And another shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Leonard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Domantas as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Sabonis finds Lowry. Can't get it to fall.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Lowry. Drains the three-pointer. Lowry's got 10 points.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Here's Brogdon. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for Los Angeles. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Back to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now, here's Reddish. 10 points for him. Lowry from outside. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. He feeds it to Williams. Higgins outside. Shoots over Warren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lowry with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Here's Sabonis. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Leonard against Sabonis. 14 feet away. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Leonard.
And the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
And the Clippers call time here. Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Indiana also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Williams, and Thomas subbed in for Halliburton. Outside Lowry. Here's Warren. Oh, and the dunk by Warren.
Yeah, he's an effortless scorer who knows how to take over. We'll see if they call some more sets for him now.
Leonard against Sabonis. It's stolen by Randall. Back to Lowry. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Offensive rebound. Lopez dishes to Thomas. Got a piece of it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green finds Lowry. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Passes it to Green for the 3. Can't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Wiggins with it. Lowry picks him up. Looking to end the run. Leonard trying to break free. The shot by Brogdon, no good. To the inside. And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Pacers trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lopez passes to Brogdon. Kicks to Thomas. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the pass to Randall. Inside and stolen by Wiggins. It's stolen by Green. And now the Clippers on the break. Green leading the charge. That shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Leonard against Warren. Pass to Randall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Lowry with the ball. From downtown. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Outside Thomas. Lots of room. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, started to take more threes, using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
So for the Clippers, Wiseman's checked in for Randall. JaMychal Green comes in for Sabonis. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Green. Indiana also making some changes. Eric Pascal comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Les Mills in for Brogdon. Mills with it. Now guarded by Payne. That one drops for him. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touch by Wiggins. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Ken Birch is checked in for Indiana. Clippers leading by 5. Payne looking around. Now the dish to Green. No good again that time. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Payne. He's got 12. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Pacers trail by 5. Thomas passes to Birch. He kicks it to Wiggins. Now here's Mills. Pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Now Pascal, while recovering. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Thomas. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Three-pointer, Lowry. The Pacers pull it in. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. That one is no good. On offense, here are the Pacers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Mills kicks to Birch. For the tie, Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Payne. He's He's tightly guarded. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Pacers. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
I think for the Pacers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade
Two
now,
shots.
GA, but he still
Foul.
has incredible speed.
Elbow.
That's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
The Pacers making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Payne dishes to Wiseman. Here's Reddish. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Pacers. This one now up to 13-2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Reddish. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1.
And that's where his advantage is. Speed in the open floor. Mills is a Tasmanian devil of sorts on the break.
Passes to Reddish. To the paint. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got 5 assists in the game. Now Mills. He's got 6. On the wing, Wiggins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. The Clippers trail. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Payne with it. He's against Williams. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Green against Wiggins. From deep. It's off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Indiana, we've got Williams. Mills out there with Halliburton. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Indiana trailing here. And Wiggins throws it down.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. Reddish with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
I like it when Cam Reddish decides on pick and rolls to attack He's coming right at you.
Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. There's the pass to Halliburton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Halliburton missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Reddish. Now here's Payne. Pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Warren's checked in for Jermichael Green. And a change for the Pacers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. The Pacers shooting 43% for the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Mills.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Sabonis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Lowry comes in for Cameron Payne. And both free throws good for Mills. And Los Angeles guys shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And here's Lowry. Outside Warren. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And the Clippers making a change here. Randall's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Brogdon's checked in. Indiana leading. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Feeds it to Williams. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
At the line for your Clippers, Cam Reddish. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Outside Leonard. Pass to Halliburton. Nice D from Warren. And here are the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lowry passes to Reddish. Kicks it to Warren. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Yep, right through the net. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Now recovering. And the dunk by Lopez.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Lowry against Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to Warren. 5 to shoot. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. The finish, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Randall dishes to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Randall tries yet again. Doesn't go that time. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Passes it to Halliburton. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded close.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Cam Reddish. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Williams. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers leading by 3. To the middle, here's Leonard. It's good. 27 points for Leonard.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Lowry. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, but he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers leading by 3. Brogdon looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon, and he's capable of drawing that foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brogdon hits them both. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Lowry takes the 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Here's Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Clippers trail by 4. Lowry passes to Sabonis. Misses from close range. Pacers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Leonard, the bounce pass. Randall against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Robert Williams is checked in for the Pacers. Now Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Reddish with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Lowry from outside. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there. Here's Lowry. The shot that time not on target. And Indiana will come the other way. Leonard with no one around. And Indiana another 3.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
And the pass to Randall. Back to Lowry. Outside Warren. 5 on the clock.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 10. The feed to Reddish. Lowry against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Inside, outside for Lowry. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Warren against Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
TJ Warren at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Warren. Indiana leading by 10. Leonard inside, defended by Sabonis. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Pacers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 12. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. Let's see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Sabonis with the ball. Leonard picks him up. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Sabonis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Reddish kicks to Warren. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
And he knocks down the first one. And Sabonis drops them both. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Sabonis against Leonard. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this is who he has become. Leonard with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
Clippers trail by 13. Outside Warren. Trying to get open is Randall. Warren, good. Warren's got 4 this quarter.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist in the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Get on Andrew.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.